I'm going out for a bite to eat. Come with me. We'll discuss your piece.
Oh, I'm due back at the factory. I'm only here for my lunch hour.
Call in sick.
Who is it?
Mike Sloan.
What are you doing in this neck of the woods?
Ruth left me. And I found myself driving past your apartment, so I hope you don't mind.
I think I do mind.
Then I'll leave.
I expected more of a protest than that. Come on in. So why did she leave?
She found out about you.
Well, there wasn't anything to find out about.
There was enough.
I'm sorry. I should have introduced myself to her at the roadhouse.
I should have introduced you. But that's water under the bridge now. Would you mind if I ask for a drink? I've had a rough couple of days. I'd offered to take you out, but considering the circumstances...
I have scotch. Not the expensive kind like you drink, but the kind that'll do in a pinch.
I can tell you, it's damn annoying to be hung for a crime you didn't commit.
I'd offer to call your wife and explain nothing happened, but why should she believe me?
I appreciate the thought. Cheers.
So, first things first. We are in the business to sell papers. We sell papers if people read us. People read us if they need to or want to. We're not competing for the people who need to read us for business reasons, stock market quotes, movie listings, obits, white sales, whatever. We're competing for the people who don't need to read us. They have to want to read us. It's our job to make them want to read us, and the way we do that, for one, is with good leads. 10,000 people die on the Indian subcontinent since the monsoon season began. That's a good lead. The House Un-American Activities Committee says that 17 CIO unions are dominated by communists. That's a good lead. Fires burn, cauldrons bubble is a good lead. A new housing development is under construction south of Route 20 is a weak lead.
I'll fix it.
Don't you want to know what I think about the rest of your article?
I notice J. Owen has been writing very intelligently about sports nowadays.
I get into everything free. Maybe someday the writing will pay the rent, but until then, I'm keeping my night job.
I was sorry to see your colleague passed away.
Adolsky?
Yes.
Did you know him?
Not really. I had hired him to write some promotional material for Heritage Village.
I guess with the low pay, all reporters must moonlight.
He found some historical information that was very helpful. It seems President Garfield slept somewhere in the vicinity. We were hoping to use that fact in our advertisements. Be a part of history. Sleep where Garfield slept, that sort of thing. Nadolsky was going to bring us the research, but he died before he did.
Well, his wife might know where it is.
That's an idea. I'll ask her. Or it could be at his office.
I cleaned out his desk. I didn't see any files.
Were there any notes?
I don't think so. I wasn't looking.
Of course you weren't.
You could ask his editor.
I'll do that.
Oh, then again, Nadolsky was moonlighting. Why should he let his editor in on it?
I'm sure we'll be able to find it. It's a very fetching outfit you have on.
You've seen it about a dozen times, Mr. Sloan.
And every time I thought it was fetching.
You don't sound like a man who's torn up over the wife leaving.
I thought I was till I saw you.
Let's not be used to drinking cheap scotch.
My only regret is not having committed the crime my wife accused me of.
Judy, it's me.
Parker, what's up?
It's raining cats and dogs. I thought you might like a ride to work.
Thanks. Just let me get my shoes.
Hi, Jeff.
Mr. Sloan?
You'll let me know if you see that file.
Of course.
You ready to go?
I'm ready.
You're writing a novel. You can get away with slow, leisurely descriptions. Let's face it, when you write a novel, you can get away with bad writing. Because the reader trusts you to get back on course sooner or later. But newspaper readers, they're a bunch of merciless, cold-hearted ingrates. You have to keep them enthralled or they won't finish your article. And if they don't finish enough articles, they don't finish the paper. And the next time they buy the competitors.
This means I only have to fix the beginning, middle, and end of my piece?
Everything else about it is perfect.
I'm grateful for the advice and the shot.
What's your hurry?
I have a rewrite due.
You've already missed the last edition. You got 9 hours until the next one. And you haven't danced with me.
I make it a rule never to dance with my boss.
How conventional.
My mother and my supervisor at the plant say I'm too unconventional.
Prove them right, prove me wrong.
You'll let me know if you see that file?
Nadolsky was writing some promotional material for Mike before he died.
Mike is.
Well, I call you Jeff, so what's the big deal? Nadolsky was doing some work for Mr. Sloan, and I cleaned out Nadolsky's desk, so Mr. Sloan came by to see if I found the material.
When he couldn't have called.
I don't have a telephone. Why do you think you dropped by unannounced?
If Mike Sloan had wanted a dead reporter's notes, he would have sent his secretary out to track him down. How did he know where you live, anyways?
He must have called the Roadhouse.
Why didn't he just stop by the Roadhouse to ask you? He's after something, all right. It isn't notes.
I am not seeing Mike Sloan.
Well, I'm not going to ask you to define seeing because I'm sure you'll come up with some fancy definition to wriggle out of the spot you're in.
There is nothing to wiggle out
You
of.
had your shoes off.
Well, I was naked as a jaybird when you knocked. I barely managed to scramble into my clothes. In fact, I'm not wearing any underwear. And in my hurry to dress, I forgot to put on my shoes. So you saw my bare toes. I think I'll shoot myself out of embarrassment.
Quit being a wiseacre. You won't have to shoot yourself. Mike Sloan's wife will kill you first.